This is Woodstock Academy Live. Today's game is brought to you by Bosquet's Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic, The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, Grill 37 Restaurant in Pomfret Center, Girardi Insurance Services, Quinnebog Valley Community College, First American Home Loans, and Oconchabar Productions, LLC.
Woodstock Academy. Ethan Davis barking the signals. He goes back to throw, looking down the field, tucks it, then throws, long forgets, throwing it, touchdown, Jackson gets! Touchdown, Jackson gets! He got behind the D. He beat Liam Pickett to the ball, and Jackson gets with a 33-yard touchdown reception. This is Petrella. Petrella trying to dribble her way through, using that stick and had it knocked away, but picked up there by Perry. Back to Petrella, sends it in, and it's a goal for Woodstock Academy. And on it is Odorsky. Odorsky got it off his back.
Could be a problem.
Get it? He got there first, he shoots, and he scores! Ryan Odorsky.
Now, for all the play-by-play action, here's Woodstock Academy Sports Information Director, Mark Allard, and color commentator extraordinaire, Greg Smith.
And a good afternoon, and welcome to the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Wednesday afternoon here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. The Woodstock Academy Gold Prep basketball team getting ready to take on the Penguins from Cushing Academy out of Boston. Mark Allard and Greg Smith along with you on this Wednesday. We promised you yesterday that we'd be right back here this afternoon, and here we are.
Here we are.
Ready for some hoops.
Now, I only have one complaint, Mr. Allard.
Uh-oh.
And that's in your introduction. It says Sports Information Director, but it doesn't say brand new grandpa.
Oh, yeah. I'm proud of it, too.
Nice, as you should be.
My daughter last night gave birth to an 8-pound, 5-ounce defensive tackle to be.
Defensive tackle to be.
And that's from Greg Smith, because I emailed him or texted him last night and said, Mr. Smith, here's my new grandchild, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. He's going to be a great linebacker in 15 years.
I don't know about linebacker.
Tackle.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle.
Yep.
And
that's a 70 number.
And on my bad side, I forgot to wish Mr. Smith a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You want me to sing?
No, we're good. We're good.
I thought that would be
We have
case.
music on in the gym.
So we don't need me to sing on top of the music.
No, we're good.
So the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, the last time we saw them, they played St. Thomas More, and they lost to St. Thomas More and fell to 12-11. Since that time, they were supposed to play Putnam Science Academy. Well, that didn't happen on Friday. They were supposed to play on Saturday. That didn't happen. I wonder why. And I think they were even supposed to play on Sunday, and that didn't happen either.
Right.
So we're still at 12-11, and here they are getting ready to take on Cushing Academy on this Wednesday afternoon. Now, Cushing Academy is a NEPSAC program. For those of you familiar with NEPSAC, Wednesday afternoons and Saturday afternoons. And that's when they play.
That's why we're playing at 3 o'clock, because that's when the athletics for these schools, that's when they play.
So here they are. They are ready. They are coming in from Boston and ready to go at 12-0 on the season. Perfect record so far. The Centaurs want to spoil that a little bit this afternoon. And they have to get ready, too. They have to get into gear. Putnam Science is around the corner. Right now scheduled for Friday at 7 o'clock over at Putnam Science Academy. Then they play again on Sunday. I think it's a 7 o'clock game on Sunday, and then they have a game on Tuesday afternoon at 1:45 next week at South Campus against NBA Africa.
And Mark, anytime you get to play an undefeated team, that's something the coach puts up on the board.
Oh yeah,
always. If you need any motivation to get fired up, blemishing somebody else's record is always a good thing.
Usually it's a good place to start.
Yep.
Speaking of starts, we'll be back with the opening tip-off to this ball game. It's Woodstock Academy, the Gold Prep Squad, taking on Cushing Academy, the Penguins, right after this.
When others say no, First American Home Loans says yes. First American Home Loans is licensed in every New England state, with the exception of Vermont, and also licensed in those great getaway states of South Carolina and Florida. First American Home Loans has been helping borrowers for over 30 years, and Keith Wilcox would like to say thank you to all of his past customers, and he's excited to help you, his future customers. Just call or text Keith Wilcox at 860-428-6300. 860-428-6300. That's Keith Wilcox, First American Home Loans. 860-428-6300.
Devin Allman Project. Featuring Jimmy Hall and Larry McCray. The Samantha Fish Band, live in concert, Friday, March 18th, 7 p.m., Luce Center for the Arts, with special guest River Kittens. Devin Allman Project, featuring Jimmy Hall and Larry McCray, and the Samantha Fish Band. Tickets on sale now at theluce.org.
Welcome back to the Alumni Fieldhouse, getting set just a moment away or two from basketball on this Wednesday afternoon. Starting lineups, first for you for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. They'll go like this. In the backcourt will be Corey Jones and Ty Trail. Up in front, Simon Hildebrandt and Walter Andrew Jr. And Promise Opurum will be in the middle today for the Centaurs. Promise Opurum, you know who he reminds me a little bit of? Because he's a little bit, you could say at 6'7", a little undersized. Do you remember who was an undersized center, but really aggressive in the middle?
Willis Reed.
Well, no, although he was.
Oh, he was.
I liked Wes Unseld better.
Oh, absolutely.
Wes Unseld was around 6'7". Yep.
Yeah.
Around 6'7", very undersized, very scrappy, a rebounder extraordinaire.
Yep.
For the Cushing Academy Penguins, they go like this. In the backcourt is Mike Carruthers and Adrian Uchidiano. I hope we get that right, Uchidiano. Up in front, Chase Ross and Brendan Coyle, and the other forward is Marvin Musame Kamali. Okay, so we've got everybody, I think, as far as starting lineups is concerned. And everybody just kind of settling in and getting ready to go. Congratulations, by the way, to two members of the Woodstock Academy football community. Ethan Davis and Everett Mahalski just signed their national letters of intent in the Bracken Memorial Library, and they are headed off to Southern Connecticut State University next fall.
Great thing for them. Owls are a significant program, not just in Connecticut, but on the East Coast. And they will do quite well.
I think they'll be fine there. Ethan Davis will go in starting as a quarterback. He hopes to remain a quarterback, obviously, but that time will tell.
But his athleticism,
absolutely.
he could be anything. Wide receiver, tight end, defensive back.
That's the two he was talking about, receiver and DB.
And he hits like a linebacker, so
absolutely.
We'll see.
But I do remember one play he made against Wyndham when he was at linebacker and picked off a pass. Defensive instincts, yeah, he's got them. No question about it. Horn sounds to get the two teams out on the floor. And we are ready to go with some basketball right on time.
3 o'clock.
Gotta like it.
I want to compliment our athletic director starting this game exactly on time. Well done.
And not only that, but right after a signing ceremony that he had to officiate, if you will. So we are set to go.
And this is a small lineup for Woodstock, but a very quick and athletic one. As you said, Promise Opurum gets after it.
He does.
On the rebounds. Simon Hildebrand can play anywhere on the floor. And Tyshawn Trail, Walter Andrew Jr., and Corey Jones absolutely get after it defensively.
Musame Kamali going against Opurum, and it comes down to Simon Hildebrandt. We are underway at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Here's Corey Jones with the basketball. Corey Jones facing up against Carruthers. Goes over to Simon Hildebrandt. Bounce pass over to Ty Trail. Ty Trail on that left wing. This is Corey Jones with the basketball. Goes over and gets it to Walter Andrew Jr. Cleared out a little space for himself and hits
That's
the
a
jumper
two.
from 2. That's the way you make it work. 2-0 lead for Woodstock Academy. Carruthers with the basketball, brings it up the floor. It gets it over to Musabe Kamali. Over in the corner, jumper is up, it's short for Uchidino. And over they give it to Ty Trail on the quick outlet, no good. Rebound comes down to Chase Ross for Cushing Academy. Gets by Simon Hildebrandt. I think both of them got hit in the nose on that one. Here's a jumper from Coyle, and it will rim in and out. Rebound comes down to Walter Andrew Jr. Over to Ty Trail.
And we're not going to see it, but hopefully you'll get to see it on replay. Corey Jones with a box out, amazing box out on the defensive end.
With the basketball is Corey Jones over on this right wing. This is Carruthers on him. He gets it to Walter Andrew, owns the only basket so far. Here's Ty Trail with the basketball. Ty Trail lofts it into Hildebrandt for 2.
And Hildebrandt just got absolutely whacked in the face.
That's the second time he's been whacked in the face today. And still no foul on either one of them.
What a great pass.
Yeah, it was. Nice, almost alley-oop, you could call it. Into that low post that Hildebrandt was waiting for.
And Woodstock gets to set up their full court man press.
Here's Musabe Kamali, and Carruthers trying to get up court against that press, and they do so down the sideline. Carruthers reach it, knocked away by Trail, goes out of bounds, and the call says it stays with the Penguins.
And Carruthers is quick.
Yes.
But
And so is Ty Trail.
yeah, so is Ty Trail, so is Corey Jones. Good luck.
Here's Coyle. Coyle drives through over Jones. It's no good. Coyle got his own rebound. Back up and no good again. Rebound comes down. O'Perham. What did I say about Wes Unseld? The way he goes at it. That's a perfect example of that. The ball went out of bounds. It will stay with where will it? Yes, it will stay with the Penguins. Yep.
And I believe Wes Unseld was number 11 as well.
You know what? You might be right. Gosh, what an analogy that would have been. Huh? If I was right on that one.
Well done.
Carruthers with the basketball. Over to Ross. Ross looks to drive around Andrew, and he got to reach in, and the foul will be called. I think it'll be on Andrew coming from around, but it could be O'Perham. It is Andrew. That is his first.
Team's first. And they're calling it a shooting foul.
Yep, Chase Ross. Well, that's the continuation of prep that you don't maybe see in high school as much. But he was driving through. He got tied up just before the inside arc, and the free throw is good. First points for Cushing. Chase Ross puts him down. One more attempt here. And Ross's free throw is good. And coming into the ball game for first time, Luke McKeldin from Cushing.
He gives Cushing some good size in the middle, and as expected, they go to a 2-3.
Almost a 1-2-2.
Yeah, it could be a 1-2-2.
This is Trail with the basketball. At the elbow is O'Perham, knocked away, but he got it back. Goes over to Corey Jones. Jones bounces pass right through Coyle's legs to Andrew, and Andrew just couldn't convert on the baseline. Rebound McKeldin. Up to Coyle. Coyle over to Carruthers, standing just outside the logo. McKeldin looking inside to Coyle, trying to post up on Dominic Strother. Here goes up. McKeldin lost the handle, and unfortunately for Trail, he just couldn't pick it up. Carruthers gets it right outside again. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Coyle from 3 for Cushing, and he misses. Rebound, well, Perham had it, lost it, but Jones picks it up. Here comes Ty Trail. Trail into the lane, puts up the runner. It's no good. Gets his own rebound, back up, no good, but a foul. I think Chase Ross, number 2. Nope, number 21. Luke McKeldin. That'll be his first. 4-2 in favor of the Centaurs early on in this ball game. Ty Trail at the free throw line.
He'll go to the line
Queens,
for 2.
New York.
Oops, sorry for interrupting.
You do it all the time. It doesn't matter.
That is true.
We both do it, though. Misses the first. He'll have one more attempt here. The Woodstock Academy blue team also playing this afternoon, although they're far from home. They're down in Cheshire, home of the CIAC, for those of you who really want to know that. But they are playing against Cheshire Academy, another NEPSAC team. Trail misses both free throws. Here's Chase Ross, who will be followed by Ty Trail.
That'll be his first, team second.
So Ross will take it out for the Centaurs. Ross looking for Coyle, got it into Carruthers. Carruthers in the logo bounce pass, who saved by Ross. Got his left hand out on it and saved it. This is Carruthers at the wing against Jones, high above his head. McKeldin at the elbow. McKeldin has a little size advantage there. Carruthers with the basketball. A dish, here's a three by Ross, missed everything as the shot clock ran out. Strother picks up the loose ball way outside, drives the lane, and he is going to be fouled out front. Will not be a shooting foul, I do not believe.
I believe they said on the floor.
I do too. Brendan Coyle picks it up. Coming in now, 32, Nate Bledsoe, 44, Marcus Jackson for Cushing. This is a team that has some depth to it.
Yeah. I want you to watch McKeldin on the offensive end. He leans on the screens.
Here's Jones. Was that also given to the officials if they were within earshot?
I was hoping.
Strother misses the three. Rebound is Jackson. Jackson going baseline, kicks it back out. Here's Bledsoe. Bledsoe lane, little toss into McKeldin.
Travel.
Around trail, got the two for McKeldin. I don't disagree on that travel thought, but they don't call it. 4-4. I think Jacques Rivera disagreed with it too, to be honest.
Yes, he did.
Walter Andrew Jr. with the basketball to Dominic Strother. Strother to Ty Trail. Andrew, little weave up top, bounce behind the back. Got back by Ty Trail. Jumper
Short.
well short. He thought, I think the shot clock was running down a lot, and he had to get it out. Now the ball on the floor.
Look at that hustle.
There's a little UFC action going on down there. And it looks like Bledsoe got the worst of that.
Yep,
he's still down on the ground.
for right now.
And they're going to call a jump ball, I do believe, and it's going to go over to Cushing Academy. Bledsoe is up and moving, which is a good thought process there anyway.
Absolutely.
So no injury, it looks like. Just got the wind knocked out of him. And it'll be Cushing basketball, I do believe, going the other way. A little discussion.
A lot of discussion.
Okay, a lot of discussion to the left side of us.
It's amazing the differences in prep basketball and high school basketball.
What
the
they'll
things
take
they let go,
yeah.
The things coaches can say.
Yep. Here is with the basketball, Jackson. Gets it into Abuka Okoric, who's into the ball game for the Penguins. Okoric and Ross and Carruthers and McKeldin. And McKeldin
nice
had the
D.
ball knocked away by Jalen Petrie of Woodstock Academy. Petrie up to Jalen Bradbury, who's in. And that might be a travel call.
No, charge.
Charge against Bradbury. His first.
Team's third.
Couldn't see because there was a lot of bodies standing up. Giovanni Tam into the ball game as well for Cushing now. He replaces McKeldin. Here's Carruthers. 15:28 left to go here. First step knocked away by Dominic Strother. Slams it home for two. Dominic Strother on the basket. And the steal, too, to be honest. 6-4 lead for the Centaurs. Now they can offer up some pressure with Bradbury, Trail, and Andrew all back there. This is Carruthers. Andrew came over to double. They get it back out to Okoric. Okoric drives the lane, puts up the runner, and a foul will be called on Andrew. That'll be his second, I do believe.
That is 2. And 4 on the team.
And it will send to the free throw line Abuka Okoric from Cushing.
Now, Cushing seems to be, I know it's early in the game, but they seem to be very, very right-handed. All their drives are going to the right. That's something that all these Woodstock Academy Centaurs need to be aware of.
Okoric misses the first. He'll get one more here. Trying to get back within a point is Cushing Academy. Very low scoring game in the first 5 minutes. 2 points a minute or something to that effect. Makes the second one. 6-5 in favor of Woodstock Academy. Cross court to Strother. Up on top is Jones. Picked up his dribble, gave it back to Strother. Strother against Jackson, drives in, puts it up. Nice
Dominic
job.
Strother.
Just driving. Not to be denied. 8-5 in favor of Woodstock Academy.
Dominic Strother's going to make a college coach very, very happy.
Carruthers, ball was knocked away, picked up by Strother, and he's bothered and fouled on the play by Carruthers.
Did you see Jalen Petrie just knock that ball? He swatted it to Strother.
And Strother took it down and went right to the hole and got the foul.
Absolutely.
Carruthers
that was
did the only thing he could do. He reached in and knocked the ball as much away as he could from Carruthers, or from Strother, I should say, and got the foul. I'm just looking at it now on our little instant replay we have. It's called the delay. And, yeah, there it is. There's that slap. Well, nicely done.
Oh.
And down the floor it went. Here is Strother's free throw, and it will not fall.
And Jalen Petrie, who will be playing at Pepperdine next year, he'll be a wave.
A wave.
Yeah.
The Pepperdine wave.
Yep.
And the second one is good. 1 out of 2. Seems to be kind of a theme so far in this game as far as free throw shooting is concerned. 9-5 in favor of the Centaurs. Musamai Kamali.
There it
threw
is.
The ball away. Picked up by Bradbury. Bradbury quickly up to Corey Jones. Jones into the lane. Over to Walter Andrew. Back out to Jones. Strother. Left side. This is Jalen Bradbury. Jones top of the key.
Oh, JP.
Underneath,
they can't stop him.
puts up the right hand, no good. Rebound, it comes out to Cushing. Here comes Okoric, knocked out of bounds, last touched by Jones. It'll go back to Cushing Academy.
Between JP Petrie and Dominic Strother, they can't stop the interior game of Woodstock. They don't have the size to do it.
So you got to go there.
Got to go there.
Adrian Uchidino back into the ball game. It's probably more like do you know, but it's easier. It just kind of flows out, do you know.
Oh, nice pass.
And speaking of Kamale, he drove
and he got
in
a charge.
And he got the charge. That'll be the first on Marvin. So underneath for Hildebrandt, who's back into the ball game after getting hit not once but twice in the nose area.
And we've seen a lot of Woodstock Academy Gold games, and Simon Hildebrand is very good at taking a charge.
Well, he's from Winnipeg. He's probably used to the cross checks. Here's Hildebrandt with the basketball. Over on the left side is a trail inside to the low post. Here's Petrie, knocked away. Can't put it down in the land of the little guys, can you? Up ahead quickly to Coyle. I took the words right out of Greg Smith's mouth. Three-point is good.
With the look of that shot, Coyle can shoot from the outside.
9-8 in favor of the Centaurs. Corey Jones, bounce pass to Petrie. Petrie tosses it inside to Hildebrandt. Got a foul as he delayed just enough and waited for everybody to come over the top. And that foul will go on number 11, Brendan Coyle. That is his second. So that's a good thing for the Centaurs, if indeed he's a good shooter.
Yep. Team's fifth.
Nate Bledsoe will come back into the ball game. Any relation to Drew, I wonder? He's from Boston. Hildebrandt misses the first.
All right, stop missing free throws.
Now, this is what, now it's been 1 out of 2. Remember I said it's the theme?
Except for Tyshawn Trail, missed both early.
Okay, that's true. Hildebrandt will get one more attempt here. And Simon misses the second one. I don't know who jinxed him worse, you or I.
Right.
Musameh Kamali with the basketball. Throws it wide open in the lane, and no one came over to guard Uchidino. So a 10-9 lead for Cushing all of a sudden. Here's Corey Jones over to Ty Trail. This is Hildebrandt to Bradbury. High above Bradbury's head. Now he pulls it back down. Takes the three. Got it! Jalen Bradbury with a three, and a timeout called by Jacques Rivera. And we'll take a timeout as well with 12 and a half left to play in the first half.
French may be the language of love, but Grill 37 has the menu you love. We'll be open Monday, February 14th, so you can treat your special someone to a dinner that was made with love from our award-winning chefs. And if you just can't wait to show how much you care, our Valentine's Day specials will be available from Friday the 11th through Valentine's Day. Call today to reserve your table, 860-315-5640, and let Grill 37 help you make this Valentine's Day the one you cherish for years to come. Check out our full menu at grill37.com.
On this Wednesday afternoon, we're live with you on Woodstock Academy Live. The Woodstock Academy Centaurs Gold Prep team taking on Cushing Academy out of Boston. 12-10 right now in favor of the Centaurs. If you're just joining us, been a kind of a slow developing game.
Giovanni Tam checked in for Cushing.
Musume Kamali with the basketball. Over to Uchidiano.
Oh.
Uchidiano bounce pass inside to Giovanni Tam, over to Coyle. Coyle with those two fouls still in there. Nice bounce pass to Tam and a foul inside.
That's on Corey Jones, and we heard that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty hard to dispute. That'll be the first on Corey.
And 5-team.
So to the free throw line will go Giovanni Tam with 12:06 left to go here in the first half. Chance for Tam to tie the ball game. His first free throw is up, and well, guess what? No good. Is there a lid on that basket on free throws, or is there a jinx on there? Something's wrong with it. Second one, it's no good. Rebound Hildebrandt, knocked out of bounds off of Hildebrandt.
And nice job by Musume Kamali to get a touch on that. Got to box out on offensive rebounding.
Corey Jones to Simon Hildebrandt. Ty Trail is over on that left wing. Trail looking for Jones or help from someone. Jen goes to the floor. Chase Ross is right with him. Here's Bradbury, who just had that three-pointer to put the Centaurs back up on top. Here's a drive to the lane from Bradbury, count the two. Jalen Bradbury.
We've seen Jalen Bradbury go off offensively. I'm hoping it's one of those nights.
14-10 in favor of the Centaurs. The drive, the dump.
And, promise
and the block
Oporum.
by Oporum. Just knocked it down on Tam. Three for Jones is gone. Corey Jones with a three-pointer.
That's what Woodstock Academy can do. Their defense spurs the offense.
17-10. Musume Kamali driving the lane. Dish is dumped down again to Tam. Travel. And it'll be Simon Hildebrandt to take it out. Lots of changes. This is like line changes for both teams. McKeldin is back in the ball game. I think that's the only one who came in. Everybody else looks the same for the Centaurs, so we're good. Jones with the basketball. Over to Hildebrandt. Ty Trail looking down low. Keeps it up high. Jones for three. No good. Rebound to Musume Kamali. Here's Ross driving through. Jones got enough of a handle on it to get it away from Ross's possession. It went out of bounds. It'll go back to the Centaurs. Just that little reach in from Jones without reaching in too far.
And Ross is saying, I got fouled. Well, referee didn't see it that way.
Nope, not this time. Jones with the basketball. Sometimes you do get whistled for those reach arounds. There's no question. Bradbury with the basketball. Bradbury at the free throw line, driving through, but no good, and a foul on Cushing.
That was a beautiful hesitation move by Bradbury.
That foul will go on McKeldin, and that is his second.
So they have Coyle with two, McKeldin with two.
Yep, and Bradbury at the free throw line.
Now, he's going to make both of these.
Okay. I like your confidence.
Yep.
By the way, girls hockey game tonight. The Centaurs taking on Smithfield, Coventry, Moses Brown. It's a cooperative out of Rhode Island. Well, you're right halfway so far as Bradbury hits the first. That game at 7 o'clock over at the Yon Ice Rink at Pomfret School. Just wear your mask, and you're welcome to go. It's always fun to watch the girls hockey games. Wish we could broadcast them, but the technology right now has befuddled us.
Right.
Bradbury misses the second one.
Offensive board.
Ty Trail drives in and a jump ball called. This will stay with Woodstock Academy. 18-10 in favor of the Centaurs. By the way, the Centaurs right now on a 6-8, 9-point run. Spurred on by that three-pointer
right there,
by Bradbury. Well, he hasn't gotten the basketball yet. So just fixing up the shot clock first.
They're figuring out how much time should be on the clock.
And Cushing said, "Isn't it our ball?" I don't
Right.
think, but it was not. Bradbury with the basketball, gets it into Hildebrandt. Drives around Musume Kamali, cannot get the shot, does not get the foul. Here comes Ross the other way. Ross quickly to the corner, three-pointer is up, and no good for Bledsoe. Rebound.
Simon
comes down to
Hildebrandt.
Bradbury brings it down the floor.
Oh,
Bradbury, little runner. Did it go? It did. I could not see over the official. But judging by the reaction, that was a good basket.
Yes, it was.
Kamali down that right side, takes the jumper inside the arc and jams it up against the cylinder. Okay, who wants to go out there and knock it down? Simon says, I can do it. There you go. Well, I was going to ask if you wanted to go out there and knock it down.
Absolutely. If they give me a 6-foot step ladder, I got it.
That's what I was going to suggest.
And that's a jump ball, so it stays with Cushing.
Yep, Nate Bledsoe. Good point. I forgot to mention that. Bledsoe will take it out. And a discussion between officials. Are they talking maybe shot clock? Maybe. They were discussing, I think, the shot
Not
clock.
a
How
foul,
much time,
so there
right.
would be no reset.
How much time was on the shot clock?
Oh, nice back screen. Good switch.
They get it in. No, they threw it off of Bradbury. It'll stay in the possession of Cushing.
I still think McKeldin, he leans on every screen.
They get it in this time, but it went by Musume Kamali. Did Trail touch it is the question. And they say it's going to stay with Cushing.
Yeah,
That Trail
say
did.
Ty Trail touched it.
Yep, that's what they're saying. Ty was clapping, I think, because he said it was my ball, right? And they said no. Now the third official has to come over because
Right.
one
Well,
had
he
it one
had
way,
a better look at both.
and the other one didn't have any idea.
Right.
So it had to be the far official to come up with the ruling.
And now
here.
all three are talking.
Oh boy,
Never
this
a
does
good
not
thing.
instill confidence,
Right, right.
Even if you don't know the call, make it look like you did.
And
they're
they're
gonna
saying
keep
it
it
stays
with
with Cushing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying by
Yeah,
that?
I do.
Make it look good.
Make a call, make it confidently, stick
Yep.
with it.
And then you're good.
Although I do like when they talk to each other and try and get it right.
And now we're going 2 seconds off the shot clock. That was the other discussion going on, was the shot clock. With 9:45 left to go here in the first
Well,
half.
you can't argue with that because if it didn't hit anybody, then it's Woodstock's ball.
Right. Kamali will take it out, gets it into McKeldin, back to
Nice
Kamali.
pass.
Baseline move, nice little finger roll for Kamali. 20-12 in favor of the Centaurs. Jalen Bradbury will bring it down the floor.
1-4 high for Woodstock.
Bradbury with the basketball, moving it on to his left and his right, back to his left. Jumper from three. Yeah, no, two. They say two. I was wound up and I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
22-12 in favor of the Centaurs. His foot was on the yellow. Musume Kamali with the basketball.
Jalen Bradbury in double figures with 10.
Crothers with the ball now for the Penguins. Here's McKeldin. Little left-hand dribble over to Carruthers. Look to go baseline, kicks it back behind him. Ross, a behind-the-back dribble. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Musume Kamali from long. Three-pointer for Kamali. So a 22-15 lead for Woodstock Academy. Bradbury, three from downtown and misses it. Yeah, that one was from.
That was deep.
That was from Sweet Ev's.
Yeah.
Or Grill 37, or whichever restaurant you choose. But
Yeah,
it was
but we're
out
going to
there.
get out here at 5 o'clock,
Yeah, we
so
are.
maybe we'll get to go to either one of those.
That would be a nice
Yes,
thing to
it
do,
would.
wouldn't it? 7-point lead for the Centaurs. Carruthers kicked it out over to Ross, back to Carruthers. Back to the logo. Two people trailing him, and a foul will be called on
Walter Andrew.
Yep, as Ross got tied up on his knee. So it'll be Walter Andrew who picks up that foul.
That's 3.
Yeah. One thing about Walter Andrew is he's going to give you every piece of his effort.
Yep.
Unfortunately, sometimes that tenaciousness.
These things happen.
Yeah, it can get bad for you.
And that's why you have 5 fouls.
Yep. Carruthers with the basketball.
Now he'll dial it down because he's a very, very smart basketball player.
Here's Kamali to Ross against Bradbury. Now O'Purum steps in. That ball was knocked away, but it comes all the way back out to Carruthers before Trail could get to it. Kamali drives in, got the basket and a foul just as the shot clock expired. Wow. Fouls on Strother, I should say.
His first.
But just as the shot clock expires, Kamali gets the shot off and gets the foul.
Musameh Kamali has exploded in the last couple of minutes with 7 points.
Yes.
A couple of 2s and a 3. And now,
maybe
a
another
chance
one
for the old-fashioned 3.
And Kamali's free throw is up and no good.
They're saying Promise O'Purum was in early.
Oh, so he'll get another opportunity. So one more attempt here for Musameh Kamali. Free throw is up and no good, rimmed in and out. Strother took that one off the tip from J. Shane Woodard. 22-17, Woodstock Academy. Corey Jones, Ty Trail, Strother, Woodard on the left side.
Oh,
Woodard tried to dribble around him a little bit. Now he gets on the floor and it goes out of bounds. It will go over to Cushing, is what they say. Woodstock Academy girls basketball team happens to be on the sideline right now because they're waiting for their bus to take them to Jewett City.
Yep.
And the freshmen stay, and they play tonight at 6:45 here at the Alumni Fieldhouse against Spencer, Massachusetts. Runner is up and no good for Carruthers. Rebound who comes down to Woodard. Over to Jones. Corner, Strother, low post, O'Purum against 2, but he gets that little finger roll that won't go down. Ross picks it up for Cushing. Back the other way. Musameh Kamali back to Carruthers for 3. No, backside rim, rebound Ty Trail. Trail will bring it down. Over to Corey Jones.
Nothing's easy this game, Mark.
Nope, nothing. Trail to the lane, over to Woodard, back to Trail. Down to 13 on the shot clock. Ball bounced inside to O'Purum, fall away, won't fall. Rebound, Woodard inside, knocked down by Musameh Kamali. Picked up by Carruthers. We're going the other way. Here's Musameh Kamali again in the corner to Ross, back out. Musameh Kamali over to Carruthers. And he'll dribble around the logo for a little bit. Over to Ross. Ross gives it up to Bledsoe. This is Carruthers. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up and no good. They're going to say it was a 2 anyway. Musameh Kamali, fresh 20. Here's Coyle from 3, no good. Rebound, Strother. Interesting play on that one. Cushing really trying to milk the clock a little bit. Over to Woodard.
I think they're looking to use their speed against Woodstock Academy's size.
Maybe. Jones with the basketball. Jones to Trail. Inside, down low, Dominic Strother. Getting help is from Musameh Kamali is Ross. Here's Trail. Trail, almost a reach in by Ross.
Oh,
Trail got it to go. 24-17. Quickly up the other way. Ross cannot get one to fall. O'Purum was back there on the D. Ty Trail.
Oh, what a move.
Baseline runner, and it will not fall. Bounced around up top. Strother underneath. Cannot get the reverse layup to go. Rebound comes down to Cushing. Quickly out on the outlet. Ross against O'Purum, and it'll be a foul on O'Purum, but it'll be on the floor.
I have no problem with Promise O'Purum fouling on that. He was 2-on-1 break. Take the foul. Make the foul. Make him earn it at the line.
I thought they said it was going to be on the floor, but they say it's going to be at the free throw line?
1-1.
1-1. I'm sorry. I did not look and see that. That was the 8th foul on the Centaurs. 6 right now on Cushing Academy.
With 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in this first half.
And Ross at the free throw line. Puts it up and good. One more.
Ross is 3 for 3 and the only one in this gym that is hitting his free throws.
I was going to say without a miss, because that would be the jinx of all jinxes, right? So Cushing again subbing in, which they've done often. Giovanni Tam is back into the ball game. Will the jinx of all jinxes work? Of course
yes,
it will.
It will.
Yay. Sometimes.
Yavian Famakinde's in the game for Woodstock.
6-point lead for the Centaurs. Famakinde with that basketball. Bradbury around up top. Woodard all the way back over to Famakinde. Being bothered by Okoric. Back over in the corner. Just Woodard managed to hang on to it. Manages to get it over to Jalen Bradbury. 6 seconds on the shot clock down low. Missing the shot was Petrie. Ball bounces out to Woodard, but he cannot save it. It'll go back over to Cushing Academy. Did the best job he could trying to save it deep in that corner. Just ran out of real estate.
Well, Cushing is good at disguising their zone and forcing Woodstock into wasting time on their shot clock.
Okoric to Ross. Coyle. Back over to Okoric. Tam. And a little battle between Hildebrandt and Coyle, kind of pushing back and forth. And who do they got? If it's Coyle, that's number 3, and that'd be huge. It is not. It is Hildebrandt, and that is number 2. That's one of those, whoever pushes last gets caught, right?
Right.
Generally the way it works. I'm looking here now. Hildebrandt. Here it comes. Here comes Coyle over. There's a little check. And then they go out. Now Hildebrandt. Oh, I think it was Coyle.
Yeah, it's definitely Coyle.
He got that little forearm shiver.
And I have one foul on Hildebrandt.
Do we have a tech now, too?
No.
Okay. I thought there was nobody there. There was only one person. Everybody else is at the sides. I'm like, do we have a tech? No, we do not. It is Coyle at the free throw line. But I saw Coyle with that forearm. I think you saw it, too.
Absolutely.
In our delay. But the officials are not looking off ball. And with 3 of them, missing the free throw was Coyle. Bradbury with the basketball. Famakinde back to Bradbury, over to Woodard, back to Bradbury, over to Famakinde.
Oh, nice move.
At the elbow, stop, pop, no, rebound. Hildebrandt had it underneath, going after it. Went out of bounds, back over to Cushing. I'm going to be as bad as you, Greg, because I thought Coyle held on to Hildebrandt as he was going. It was like
they're not calling fouls.
If you wanted pass interference, you got it.
Yeah.
Coyle with the basketball. Here's Okoric. Well, it's bad when the play-by-play guy can see it. You know what I'm saying? Ross.
That's hit the line.
Hit the baseline. Yep, go back over to the Centaurs. Woodstock Academy basketball.
Oh, yes. Coach Jack Rivera is absolutely right. He's saying that our man was grabbed by the arm and he was not allowed to get that rebound. And
I agree.
Completely agree.
So do I. Woodard with the basketball. Woodard dribbles through, and this time he does get a foul. That one may have been helped out by what happened prior.
Oh, he called a travel.
He called a what? No, he called a foul. Against Coyle. That is his 3rd. Well, Coyle has been kind of sitting on the edge of number 3 for a long time. He could have had one over number 3 over here very easily. So to the free throw line is J. Shane Woodard out of Harlem, New York. 6'7". J. Shane at the free throw line. Hits the first.
That's clean living right there.
Yep. Gets the first. One more attempt. Second one is up and no good. Well, what is that about that? 50-50?
Right.
We continue that theme. 25-18 Centaurs.
But in February, you have to make free throws.
Yeah, this is not the time when you
we can accept that in November, not in February.
Giovanni
nice
Tam
move.
Blocked by Petrie.
Wow.
Came over, got the right hand on the left of Tam and got the block. Bradbury. Throws it down low. Petrie tosses it back out. Bradbury. Over to Famakinde. Bounce pass down low again. Petrie back to the top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. From downtown 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Musime Kamali. Knocked out around from behind by Hildebrandt. Quickly back from Petrie to Hildebrandt and the basket. And that will be a timeout.
Nice.
Called by Woodstock Academy. We'll take one as well with the score Woodstock Academy 27 and Cushing Academy 18.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at busquetsappliance.com. Pay more, what for?
2:45 left to go here in this first half. Oh, good. Our head of school did the right thing. He opened the door to get some air. And you did it.
It's a little warm
Coach
in here.
Saucier did it, because I'll tell you, I was dying over here.
All right, new press by Woodstock.
Musame
I believe
Kamali
this is
will
the
take
man
it out.
press.
And I think you're right. Here's Okoric over to Kamali. Had a little trouble finding the ball. Now he does. Runs by Hildebrandt. A blocking call on Simon. That is his third. So that is his third infraction.
That
you only got two?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
correct.
I am sorry. 24. And two-shot foul here for Musame Kamali. That is the 10th violation on the Centaurs. Kamali hits the first. I should learn never say a stat before my stat man tells me what it is.
1 for 2 on the line for Musame Kamali.
Can he do it again? Can he have another jig? Oh,
There it is.
so 2 for 2 on that one.
Oh,
7-point game.
I missed one.
27-20.
Most of the points for Cushing Academy have come from the free throw line.
Yeah. Here's a jumper for Trail that rimmed in and out. Rebound comes out in front. Okoric had a little run on the field. Famakinde got back there. I think Hildebrandt got a touch on it.
On the way up.
I think so. Ty Trail will come down with a loose ball. Nice job by Hildebrandt, the hustle.
Great hustle.
You got to love it.
And he's got 2 fouls. That would have been his third.
No question.
Now, this 2-3, look how extended it is. You got to get the ball to the short corner.
Hildebrandt, everybody fell off him. He said, okay, I'll take the jumper from the elbow if you're going to give it to me. 29-20, Centaurs. Kamali.
There's a double.
And it goes over to Musame Kamali.
Oh,
and the ball
steal.
taken away by
Famakinde.
Famakinde.
Oh!
Famakinde, little juke, then he to the lane, little finger roll.
That's a
won't
tech,
go.
yep.
Score
Short.
the bucket for Famakinde.
That's basket interference call, so the basket counts. No
31
foul,
to 20.
no problem. With 1:32 left in the game, or left in the half.
7-1 or 2 run, I should say, for the Centaurs right now.
Trayvon Jackson checks into the game for Woodstock.
First time we've seen him today.
You know, how do you get playing time on this team?
I don't know.
They're so deep, so good.
Musame Kamali, left hand now after you're shut off from the right. Showed a little bit of ambidextrous movement there. 31-22. That ball knocked away.
Ross got all of that one.
On the Famakinde shot, and it'll be back underneath the Centaurs. Outside, and J. Shane Woodard. Woodard against Jackson. Ty Trail over to Famakinde. Looks to dribble with that left hand. Oh, he got somebody. Oh, didn't take the shot, though. Kicked it back out to Trail. No good. Rebound. No. Woodard had it, lost it, got it back. Back up. No good. Rebound. Fighting for it. Strother. The ball's still loose. Picked up by Bledsoe for Cushing Academy. Picked up his dribble. Gets it over to Carruthers. Ball is knocked away by Fama Kinde in the backcourt. Behind the back dribble, threw it. Ty Trail. Fortunately, the trailer was Trail, and he got the bucket. I don't think that was intended for Trail.
No, sometimes you're lucky rather than good.
Yep.
And they were both on that play.
I'd
Fama
agree.
Kinde's steal was amazing.
33-22, and the bounce pass off the foot of Jackson. It comes all the way back out to Trail.
Shot clock's off.
Fama Kinde,
hit the line.
They hit the sideline. 17 seconds, they hit the sideline.
Right in front of the Mayhews.
Yeah.
And Mr. Mayhew's wearing that Yankee hat, and I won't give him any garbage about wearing a Yankee hat.
No, I would.
No.
Jameen Charles checks in for the first time today.
14 seconds left.
Whoops. Here's Carruthers bringing it down the floor. Jumper for Musume Kamali is no good. Jameen Charles will pick it up. Going to the floor
4,
was Jackson.
3,
Here's the other Jackson.
2, travel.
Under 2 seconds and a travel violation on Trayvon. And that will end, I do believe, the first half, as they will not go inside that 0.2 or whatever might be left. Woodstock Academy is already going to the locker room. But then Jacques Rivera says, hold on, folks, we got to make sure. Making sure. 0.4. So they're going to say that they are going to have to play something here with about 0.4 seconds left to go in this half is what it's going to have to be. So because the way they do it is he called it with time still on the clock.
Right.
That's the explanation. So if there's time still left on the clock and it's called, you got to have something. But in other words, with 0.4, all you can basically do, take it, get it in, and throw it.
Right.
Throw it up.
You can't make a move
Nope.
with 0.4.
Just got to throw it up in the air. Okay, so we got 5 guys back out on there. There's nobody else on the bench. Well, Bradbury's on the bench, and just in case, I guess.
And you put your length on the ball. Simon Hildebrand on the ball. He's just got to get a touch, and that's all he's trying to do.
Coyle will take it in. Coyle gets it into Musume Kamali, who puts it up, and it's hit the back of the rim anyway. Did not go down. Unfortunate for Cushing and fortunate for Woodstock Academy, which leads 33-22. We've played one half of basketball here at the Alumni Fieldhouse.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf. That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
We're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
Attend Quinnebog Valley Community College for free. If you will be a first-time college student, a Connecticut high school graduate, and resident of any age, you meet 2 of the qualifications. See if you meet the qualifications at qvcc.edu/pact. It is always free to apply to QVCC.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all. Ask the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future as well as your wants and needs of today. With the Confident Retirement approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor, the O'Brien Group will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you. It's what financial balance is all about. So call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. My office is conveniently located above the Shopper's Guide in downtown Putnam, Connecticut at 66 Main Street.
The confident retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
And we're back with you at the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Wednesday. It's kind of a balmy Wednesday, to be honest.
Yeah, 45 degrees out there.
Yeah, and that's something for us that's been not heard of in a couple of weeks.
Well, walking outside and it doesn't hurt is a lovely, lovely thing.
And that's not going to be the case as we move along during the rest of the week. We hope that we're going to get more games in this week because there is talk not only of a potential winter storm, but an ice storm, which is worse than anything.
Right.
I mean, you do not want to battle ice on the way in or anything like that or on the way home.
Superintendents very twitchy.
Oh, very twitchy. Yeah, they get in the phones very quickly because you can't see ice, and we all know how that goes. So we'll see how the rest of the week kind of plays out. Right now, Woodstock Academy, the Gold Prep team, is scheduled to play at 7 o'clock at Putnam Science Academy. Putnam Science Academy does have a stream. We will announce that by Twitter on Friday because they do not allow any visiting fans.
Right.
So from that point of view, we will announce that on Friday as far as what the stream is for Friday. Then they also will play on Sunday at Notre Dame West Haven when they take on Redemption Christian down at Notre Dame West Haven. That game at 7 o'clock of all times on a Sunday. And then you have on Tuesday, they play NBA Africa, and that's at 1:45 during school on South Campus. So, but you're now into that time of year where the prep schools, the prep players, essentially have some time where they can play earlier games.
Right. They take heavy academic course in the first semester. The second semester, since most of them are going to leave, most of the post-grad players are going to leave and go enroll in college courses in first summer session, which is usually in May.
Correct.
So that they can get together with the teams that they're going to be playing with next year. So we lose them in April.
Yep. Or actually sometimes in March. Right after the national championship, or if whatever our last game happens to be, that is where they start to leave after that.
Right.
Because
so they can get, that's their summer from when they leave here until they start their summer sessions.
And it depends on the school. I mean, if you're playing for a D1 or a D2, it might be right back in, to be honest. Depends if you have early enrollment or anything like that. Maybe D3, you don't go back until August or something along those lines. But certainly most of these players will be at the D1 or D2 level. So they don't have that kind of long summer that we're all so used to and look forward to all the time. So that's their schedule anyway. Blue Prep is playing Cheshire Academy today. That game at 3:30 started at 3:30, so they should be well underway.
And Coach Washington promised to send us an update.
Okay.
Cheshire Academy is very well known for having the loosest rims in the history of the world.
Really?
That shots go there to die. If you throw up anything, it's got a chance to go in at Cheshire Academy's rims. And because they play there all the time, they know it.
They know
used to it.
Right? No question. It's always nice to have that home court advantage, as the saying goes. So that's where they are this afternoon. They were on a 5-game win streak, by the way. As we mentioned, the girls basketball team heading out to Griswold to play the Wolverines out in Jewett City at 7 o'clock tonight. There's a freshman game here. Also tonight at 7, there is a girls hockey game against Smithfield Moses Brown Coventry Co-op at the Jan Ice Rink at the Pomfret School. And the Woodstock Academy boys hockey team plays 2 games in a row starting tomorrow when they have Brantford at the Jan Ice Rink at 6, and then they go out to Suffield on Friday, provided the ice doesn't get in the way, to play the Suffield Granby Windsor Locks Co-op. I think that game is at 8:20 on Friday night.
And what an amazing thing that hockey players have to do, and they're used to it because, practice in the morning for these guys is like
5 a.m.
before school, 5 a.m.
5
They have to be there, be on the ice. They get an hour of practice, and then they come to school. So they're used to playing ridiculous times.
8:20 is kind of ridiculous on a Friday, but I've seen games go as late as like 9:40 to start, and you never know if it's going to start at 9:40, but that's because so much ice is shared by so many different high schools that you get ice whenever you can get ice.
Hey, if somebody wants to get something named after themselves, I would donate some money to Woodstock Academy to put our own rink in.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
On South Campus.
That would be really nice. I'd really appreciate that. Maybe with a press box.
Right.
I'm just saying. Just saying. The other thing is the girls hockey team, kind of in addition to playing tonight, and then they play the Avon Connecticut Cooperative on Friday night. They then on Saturday go to Springfield to play at the Mass Mutual Arena against Pope Francis, school out of, I think, the Springfield area.
Oh, that'll be beautiful.
Yeah, I've never been to the Mass Mutual Arena. I hear it's nice.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Out in Springfield.
When you get to go in those gyms with professional teams that play there, it's a special night.
Springfield has an AHL team, right?
Right.
So that's the reason why they'd be out at Mass Mutual Arena. 5 o'clock game on Saturday against Pope Francis. We're going to take a break, come back with some halftime stats courtesy of Mr. Greg Smith. We'll be back with more in just a moment from the Woodstock Academy Alumni Fieldhouse.
With the winter cold all around us, who wants to bundle the family up and go out to eat? And who wants to slave over a hot stove after a long day of work? Instead, choose Grill 37's takeout service. Anything you want from our regular menu, from fish to steaks to salads to pastas and more, our skilled chefs can prepare it, box it up, and bring it to you without you ever having to get out of your warm car. Call today to order to go, 860-315-5640, open Wednesday through Sunday at 4. See our full menu at grill37.com.
I have been doing theater and acting since I was 8 years old. I absolutely love it. Coming here was one of the best decisions I've ever made, if not the best. The school has been so supportive. I am so unbelievably grateful. It's amazing to be in an environment where people want you to succeed and want you to do well. My name is Maggie McLaughlin. I'm a junior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information on where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/future-centaurs.
All right, welcome back to the Alumni Fieldhouse, and I'm going to do this quick. Cushing Academy Penguins, Chase Ross with 3. Rebecca Okorik has 1. Adam Uchidewano has...
Uchidewano.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah.
Has 2. Brandon Coyle has 3. Luke McKeldon with 2. And they're led by Marvin Musame Kamali's 11 points, 22 for Cushing Academy. For Woodstock Academy Gold and Coach Jock Rivera, Corey Jones with 3. Tyshawn Trail with 4. Jalen Bradbury leads the team with 10. Diavian Famakindi with 2. Walter Andrew Jr. with 2. Jay Shane Woodard with 1, Simon Hildebrand with 6, Dominic Struther with 5.
There's your halftime stats, 33-22. We are ready for more basketball here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Brendan Coyle, Carruthers, Ross, Musame Kamali, and who am I missing? I am missing Adrian Uchidewano. And Promiso Purum, Ty Trail, Simon Hildebrandt, Corey Jones, Walter Andrew Jr. out there for Woodstock Academy. As we open the second half of play, Corey Jones with the basketball, Mark Allard and Craig Smith along with you on this Wednesday. Here's Simon Hildebrandt with the basketball. Over on the left side, Corey Jones. Carruthers comes out to get him. Jones bounce pass inside. Promiso Purum back out. Jones for 3. Got it. Corey Jones for 3. Great start for the Centaurs.
Promiso Purum with that inside out look.
36-22.
Travel.
And that should be a travel and is a travel on Uchidewano. And then it'll be Simon Hildebrandt taking it out for the Centaurs.
No, that ball went in deep to Promiso Purum. He saw Corey Jones back out there, came back out, and he hits a 3.
Jones to Andrew. Back to Jones. Looked at the 3. Thought about the 3. Here's Andrew with the basketball, and foul against
Simon.
Yeah, Simon got hit with his 3rd. This time I think I'm accurate with saying 3.
Yeah, he leaned.
Okay, and player down for Cushing Academy. We'll take a break as well. 19-14 left to go here in the second half.
Attend Quinnebog Valley Community College for free. If you will be a first-time college student, a Connecticut high school graduate, and resident of any age, you meet 2 of the qualifications. See if you meet the qualifications at qvcc.edu/pact. It is always free to apply to QVCC.
Carruthers comes off the court under his own power. Jill Grant, our trainer, with him.
Yeah, he got his bell rung a little bit.
With the basketball, Ibuku Okorik against Jones. Okorik, left-handed dribble over to that sideline, brings it back the other way. Coyle against Opurum, 11 on 11 there. Musame Kamali down low, nice pass. Oof. Got it right to Ross, nice look.
And Simon Hildebrand is still out there with 3 fouls, covering the best player that Cushing Academy has.
12-point lead for the Centaurs. Jones to Hildebrand. Hildebrand bounce pass to Trail. Okorik is on it. Over to Opurum. Back over to Trail. Trail looking to get untracked a little bit. Ty hasn't really been too offensively motivated today. Got it under to Opurum. Underneath to Andrew. Missed the shot. Ball came down to Musame Kamali up ahead to Ross, and then the foul. That foul will be called on number 2, Tyshawn Trail. That's his second, am I correct?
Yes, team second of this half, the second half.
So Musame Kamali will take it out from underneath. Now what do we have? A little chat?
No, shot clock.
Shot clock again, okay. Set to go at 27 seconds, they say. Kamali gets it into Coyle. Back out. Which do you know? Left side, Ross. Actually, Obuku, no good. Ibuka Okorik, I should say. Down to the baseline for the Centaurs. Fighting for his way back is Corey Jones. Brings it back outside to the logo. Okorik is right on him. Hildebrandt. Here's Opurum, back outside to Andrew. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Opurum knocked away. Coyle picks it up.
Good double down by Cushing Academy.
Ross runs the floor. No good, but a foul. Might be on Opurum. That'd be his second.
Team's third.
3 quick ones in the first 2.5 minutes.
Well, I think Cushing Academy's going to the basket more. They relied on a lot of three-point shots earlier in this game, and now they're going to the basket.
Ross to the free throw line. Neither team too proficient from the charity stripe. I did not see. Was that one a make? Was that a make? Okay, thank you. We were a little bit blocked out like we are again. Second one will not go down.
Oh. Jump ball, wow.
Jump ball that will stay with Cushing.
That was Simon Hildebrandt's 4th foul.
Oh my gosh.
Because it should have been over the back.
So the tie up instead, fortunately for the Centaurs, Jalen Petrie will check into the game. Hildebrandt remains in despite those 3 fouls. Cushing basketball. They get it inside to Musame Kamali. Fall-away jumper is good. Wow. That was off balance and everything else. 36-27, back within double digits. Jones with the basketball. Bounce pass. What a look to Ty Trail.
What a pass.
Trail was going baseline and Jones found him.
Great back door. You see the back of the head, you go back door.
38-27, here's the runner. Nice dish on the other side, and Ross was fouled going up. Might be Andrew.
Corey Jones.
Corey Jones, okay, good call. His second.
Team's 4th.
Good thing it wasn't Andrew because he has 3.
Right. Seems every time they come down the floor, Woodstock's picking up a foul.
I know.
4
fouls in
3
seconds. Minutes, yeah. That's not a good average. Over a foul a minute. Ross at the free throw line is good. You get one more attempt here. We could be in the bonus before you know it. Second one is up and no good. That trend continues. Then it was a rebound by Petrie and a foul, this time on Ross. His second, or his first, I should say.
His first. Team's first.
Back to 10 points for the Centaurs, and they have possession of the basketball. Lots of chatter between officials and coaches today, and that might be putting it understated.
Right.
Bradbury with the basketball. Bradbury looked at the sideline, then decides to go left to the lane. Runner, good.
It's nice to see him pick up where he left off in the first half.
12-point lead. Here's a three for Coyle. Hildebrandt got a hand on it. The ball is in the Centaurs' hands with Jalen Bradbury picked up by Ross. Ross goes right around Bradbury and slams it home. Now, I've seen some officials who might call that
right.
a tech for hanging on the rim. 40-30.
6 points for Ross here in the second half.
Bradbury trying to pick up where he left off, like you said. Hildebrandt goes the baseline. Cross it, travel. Went behind his back and looked ahead, and he traveled with the basketball. Carruthers back into the ball game for Cushing Academy.
And Dominic Strother in for Woodstock.
Just token pressure, not even any pressure really. Now Petrie comes up, but it's very token. Mike Carruthers bringing the ball down the floor for the Penguins. 12-0 coming into this ball game.
And look at Dominic Strother, a big covering a point guard.
Carruthers tries to use that quickness to his advantage. The fall away is no good. Strother on the rebound. Ty Trail.
Hit him.
Back out to Strother. Little handoff to Trail. Trail does the same thing with Walter Andrew. Strother working around. Jackson goes to the hole and a foul on Jackson. At least I think it will be. Yep, Marcus Jackson his first. And only the, second on the Penguins?
Yes.
In the half. Jameen Charles is going to come back in at some point. But they do say this is a shooting foul for Dominic Strother.
He was awful close. He was going to the basket.
It was in there. I think it was a shooting foul. I'm going to agree with that call. Strother puts it up and good.
Out of Woodstock, Virginia.
Yeah. You got to kind of qualify that one. From Woodstock to Woodstock. I said, it must be easy except for the zip code.
And we hear from Miss Strother on a regular basis.
Yes.
Hi, Miss Strother.
Hello.
Hope everything's well in Virginia.
Second one is up and good.
And it's nice to see your son hit his free throws.
We were happy to see that. 42-30 in favor of Woodstock Academy. Here's Jackson to the hole over Charles and hits it. Well, that's showing no fear.
And incredible quickness.
Yeah. 42-32. Going against Jameen Charles, who only stands about 6'10". Here's Bradbury driving into the lane. Cannot get the short one to fall. McKeldon on the rebound. Carruthers, two people on him in the backcourt, leaves someone open. It's Jackson. Here's Ross for three. Nope, missed everything. Picked up by Lucidiano. Back outside. This is Carruthers. Lucidiano. Ross.
Back door.
Carruthers with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper for Ross is good. Little fall away there as well.
8-point lead.
34, yeah, they can slowly climbing back in. Bradbury. Charles got a big screen for him. Over to Strother to Trail.
Cushing switching on the screens. So you got to get a mismatch. That's how you do it.
Charles came over to help. Here's Bradbury. Trail is wide open for three. No, rimmed in and out. Rebound came down to Jackson. Up ahead to Ross. Ross gets the basket and gets the foul on Bradbury.
And that'll be number 2 on Bradbury. Ross is lighting it up this half.
Well, that one was extremely off balance. On the fall away. somehow got it to go. Somehow.
10 points for Ross this half as he goes to the line for the old-fashioned 3.
And right now, Cushing could be on a 7-point run. And actually a 9-2 run overall. Hits it. 5-point game. Where did the lead go? Trail on the other side. We've got the ball going out of bounds. It will stay with Woodstock Academy. Once again, I don't think they really saw. They couldn't decide whether it was a foul or an out-of-bounds call. So they decided to go with the out-of-bounds call. Corey Jones will take it out. Trayvon Jackson back in the ball game. Gives him about 3 bigs on the floor. That ball stolen by Jackson to Ross. Right to the hole and a foul. That might be Ross. It's either Jackson or Strother. They were both back there. And it is Strother.
His second. Teams.
And guess who's
6.
at the free throw line? Mr. Ross. Chase Ross has lived there so far this second half. And a chance to make it a 3-point game here. Ross's first is no good. One more.
For Shooter. For Shooter.
For Shooter. Musame Kamali will check in. And coming out will be Uchidiano. One more attempt for Ross. First one is or second one is up and good. So Ross will now take a seat. 42-38.
4-point game. What seemed to be fairly comfortable.
Not so comfortable
not so
no
much.
more. Here's Strother with the basketball. It's a tie trail. Bounce pass inside Jameen Charles.
Oh, nice.
When they play that offense, it's there. They just have to do it a little bit more often. 44-38. Jameen Charles had a wide open look. Carruthers. Musame Kamali drives the lane, puts up the finger roll, way off track that time.
Good D by Dominic Strother.
Here's Jackson to the lane, and did he travel or did he get
No,
fouled?
he got hit.
Fouled. That foul will go on number 32, I think.
Bledsoe.
32 is Bledsoe, his first. Yeah.
Team's third.
And Jackson to the free throw line. Trayvon out of Columbus, Ohio, a 6'6" wing player.
Looking to score his first points of the game.
Only 44 points, and we've played, 27 minutes.
Well, these are the games I like, and I like to see Woodstock. And now we know Woodstock can get out and score in bunches, but I like these defensive struggles. It shows that they can play the game any way that the other team needs it to be played.
Jackson 1 out of 2. 7-point lead for the Centaurs.
High screen.
Carruthers. Musame Kamali is out there with him. Carruthers cross court. 3-pointer from Jackson is good. A little late. Trayvon Jackson tried to get out there. Couldn't get there before the shot was off.
Back to a 4-point game.
45-41. And Jackson loses it out of bounds on the high pass from Corey Jones. So it will be Cushing Academy basketball, the chance to cut it to 2. Or even 1. Carruthers. Musame Kamali. Jackson. Ross. Drive by Jackson is good.
Ooh.
Little dipsy-do and all.
That was a pretty move by Jackson.
45-43, Woodstock Academy, just a 2-point lead. Where did all the points go? Corey Jones with the bat, reaching in and a foul on Jackson.
Nope.
No. 24, Carruthers. Carruthers, I think. I thought it was Jackson out front, but they got Carruthers with it.
That's a 4th team foul.
Second on Carruthers. Free throw or sideline for Dominic Strother.
Tough inbound.
They get it to Jones, but it was contested. Carruthers was right with him. Here's Jones. Strother high above his head. Underneath, Jameen Charles. Turn won't go. Rebound out of bounds and over to Cushing Academy. A chance to tie.
Or go up.
Up.
I'm looking for Ross.
You got that idea? I think so is Cushing. How about Jackson, though? He's been hot. He goes in, misses, rebound, and Ross could not get to it. Jones
Push,
does.
you got numbers.
Jones kicks it to the corner. Trail trying to get around baseline. Drives in, no good, but a foul. Might be Musume Kamali. And a little bit of chatting going on out there. So not only do we have chatting between coaches and officials, now we have chatting between players.
We got a coach that's in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
What's a coach doing in the middle of the court?
I have no idea. I don't think they belong there. So now there's... Okay.
Oh, no.
Fouls on Musume Kamali. That's his second. So that is the second on Musume Kamali, and I think Jacques Rivera is complaining, just like what you pointed out.
How can a coach be over half court?
Yeah.
Tyshawn Trail hits the first one.
That is a question.
That's a legit question.
Oh, I'm not going to deny that one. How they let that one slide, it's beyond me. So Trail will get one more attempt here. And Trail's free throw, his second one, is up and good. So it's 47-43, Woodstock Academy. With the basketball is Ross on this right wing. Trying to find some room is Jackson against Jackson. Here's Ross. Uchi Diano is no good. Rebound Opurum. Corey Jones up ahead to Trail. Trail looked to go around Carruthers, picks up the dribble, gives it to Jones. In the logo. Uchi Diano all over him. Jackson to Trail. 13 on the shot clock. This is Strother. Looking to go left, driving in, and
it's got to be on Jackson.
Offensive foul on Strother.
Oh, man, that should have been on Jackson.
They called it on Strother with a charge.
His third. Teams 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it's a player control foul,
Correct.
so it will not be shooting.
7-5 in fouls right now. Up ahead, Jackson lost his eye on it, falls into our table, and gets it over to Ross. Runner by Musume Kamali. It's a good thing they call a timeout so we can all get resituated here. Timeout on the floor with the score. Woodstock Academy 47, Cushing 45. Is this a third? Is this a full? This is a full. We'll take a full as well.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf. That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
We're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
We're back with you at the Alumni Fieldhouse.
And we all back and composed?
With just under 11 minutes to go in this game,
Yeah.
it's starting to get chippy.
Oh, very chippy on all levels. Let's put it that way. Corey Jones with the basketball.
And the defensive intensity by both teams is going to be increased right here.
I think so. Jones dribbles with that left hand through the logo, goes over back to the right. Bounce pass to Trail, who comes out to get the basketball against Ross. Tipped away by Uchidiono. It comes down to Musame Kamali. Over to Carruthers. They work it to the right. Ross, baseline, drives in. Blocked by Promise O'Perham. Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with Cushing Academy. Promise got a good, not one, I think, but two hands on that basketball.
He leaps so well.
Diavion Famakinde back into the ball game.
Promise O'Perham gets off the floor so fast.
Yep. Uchidiono puts it up, and it gets the basket and a foul.
And cleared out before the foul.
The good basket, and the foul will go on Ty Trail, his third.
That was a clear out long before he took the shot.
And that's exactly what Jacques Rivera was asking for, but didn't get it. Missing the free throw was Uchidiono, and now blood on Uchidiono and out of the nose area. So he's going to have to be replaced, and Brendan Coyle comes in. Well, we have a 47-47 game. It was just with so many things going on right now, it's even hard to keep track of the score. Here's Jones, Famakinde. Driving through, putting it up, and a foul as he went in. That foul will be called on number 23, which is Musame Kamali, his third.
Teams 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Next time it'll be to the line.
Well, it's to the line now as well because that was a shooting foul. So Famakinde at the free throw stripe puts up the first, and it is no good. One more attempt for Famakinde. Diavion out of Brooklyn, New York, 6'5". Swing player, as I like to call him. Could be a guard, could be a forward, mostly a wing. Misses them both. Rebound comes down out to Ross. Ross from behind managed to get the ball away, but then the ball was stolen. O'Perham over to Famakinde. He is the ball knocked away. Whew. Carruthers. It's like playing on the LA freeway right now. Carruthers with the basketball, driving through and kicks it out. This is Ross from three, and Ross hits a three. 50-47 in favor of Cushing Academy. Jones will bring the ball down the floor.
And this really energizes Cushing Academy.
I think so.
And we
this
throw it
ball
away.
Goes out, go back over to Cushing. And because it is a Wednesday afternoon, there's not a lot of people in the gym. You get the two teams kind of are feeding off each other.
Absolutely.
More so than the crowd. There's a few here, but not very many. Tough to play on a Wednesday afternoon in front of a large crowd.
Because it's early in the afternoon, and so few people come out to see these guys play, but you should. You really should come out and see them.
Coyle right in front of us again. Right in front of us still. O'Perham picked up the loose ball. Up ahead to Andrew. Lays it up, and they're going to get the goaltending call against Jackson as he went flying in.
And it should have been a foul.
And now a timeout is called as well. Timeout called by the Centaurs with 9:14 to go.
Devin Allman Project. Featuring Jimmy Hall and Larry McCray. The Samantha Fish Band, live in concert. Friday, March 18th, 7 p.m., Luce Center for the Arts. With special guest River Kittens. Devin Allman Project. Featuring Jimmy Hall and Larry McCray. And the Samantha Fish Band. Tickets on sale now at theluce.org.
Back with you here at Woodstock Academy. 1 point lead for the guest. That being the Cushing Academy Penguins over the Centaurs.
And like you said right before we went to break, you want to make sure your score's right. I've been adding up these numbers just to make sure they're all correct.
I couldn't even remember who had the last basket, and I had forgotten to write it down. Here's Carruthers with the basketball against Ty Trail as he brings it over half court. They get it over to Jackson. Jones on him.
Cushing has some quickness, but so does Woodstock.
Jackson goes around Jones, then he gets around
Wow.
Hildebrandt and put it up and down. Shielded with his body. Nice move. 3-point lead again for Cushing. 52-49. The ball stolen away, went over Hildebrandt's head. Ross came down with it, and a foul on Jones, I think.
And that'll put Ross on the line.
And that'll be the third on Corey. And Chase Ross to the free throw line.
That's still 1-1. Next foul, it'll be 2 shots for the Penguins, which is just hard to say.
The Penguins?
Yeah.
Well, what was the one we had with the W? I cannot remember. But it was that one. There's a
yeah.
It was an interesting one. I still Wampits, or I don't know. Missing the free throw was Ross. Jones with the basketball. Over to Ty Trail. This is Walter Andrew. Ty Trail for 3. No. Rebound comes down to Jackson. Jumper by Coyle from 3 is good. So Coyle hits a 3. 55-49 lead for Cushing.
Woodstock needs to stay in touch.
Jones.
Need a good offensive set here.
Here's Hildebrandt. Trail, bounce pass. It was
That's
hit
a
by
kick.
Ross.
It's a kick.
Ross will bring it down the floor. Lost the handle on the basketball. Hit again by Jackson out of bounds. He'll come back to Woodstock.
No. What? That's a terrible call.
What?
That's a terrible call.
Huh? I'm going to watch the delay on this one. We got a timeout called on the floor, but I just want to see this. I mean, we'll take a timeout as well, but interesting on that one. 7:48, 6-point lead for the Cushing Academy Penguins.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all. Ask the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, about the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach. It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future as well as your wants and needs of today. With the Confident Retirement Approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor, the O'Brien Group will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you. It's what financial balance is all about. So call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. My office is conveniently located above the Shopper's Guide in downtown Putnam, Connecticut at 66 Main Street.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Welcome back to the Alumni Fieldhouse. 6-point lead for Cushing Academy, 7:48 to play in the ball game, and they do say it's Woodstock Academy basketball.
As they should.
Whoa. I was like, huh?
Yep.
Hildebrandt to Corey Jones. Jones will bring it down the floor. Against Carruthers, here's Andrew. Andrew, right side, Famakinde. Back over to Andrew, left side, Jones, bounce pass, low post, Opurum. Guarded by Ross, kicks it back out. Here's Famakinde, knocked away from Famakinde, picked up by Andrew. The ball is Hildebrandt along the baseline, and we've got a shot. Is that an issue? Nope. Okay, shot clock is going to be changed is what it is. There's a shot clock issue before the shot was taken is what they're saying.
Well, they said it shouldn't be reset. It was reset when Cushing Academy stole the ball and Woodstock gained it back. They said it shouldn't have been reset.
Famakinde drove. There's the ball loose, but it never. So they
so
say it should
Woodstock's
not be.
got 7 seconds left to get a shot off.
And I think the other thing was their shot not made just as the call was made? Didn't they make that shot there?
No.
Okay. I thought they made a shot at the end right before they stopped the play because of the shot clock. And I think that was maybe as big a concern for Jacques Rivera. Couldn't remember. Jones with the basketball. Famakinde, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper from Andrew is no good, but a foul will go on Ross, his second.
2 shots.
So second on Ross, and Andrew goes to the free throw line.
1-on-1, he should be in now.
There's a lot of issues out there on that
Right,
court right now.
Hey, nobody's backing down.
I was just watching Walter Andrew almost try to get in the huddle of Cushing Academy.
Well, he's on the free throw line.
Yeah,
That's where he needs to be.
You're close to the line, you know. Andrew misses the first. In the meantime, we haven't had a basket for Woodstock Academy in about a couple of minutes. Last time was a runner by Andrew at the 9:14 mark. Andrew tries to at least get a point on the board here. And he does not.
That's a violation.
And he'll get one more attempt, yep.
Coyle was in just a little bit early.
So Andrew will get another attempt. So one more free throw for Walter. Out of Bridgeport, 6'5" guard. Gets this one. 5-point game, 55-50 in favor of Cushing Academy. Musame Kamali to Carruthers, back to Kamali. Right side Ross, top of the key, Kamali driving the lane, turning around, giving it up, Bledsoe. Carruthers back out. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Carruthers right hand, puts it up, no good. Rebound Jackson for Woodstock Academy. Trayvon brings it back out to the sideline. Wide open Jones in the lane, but Hildebrandt was wide open on the baseline, and Jones found him.
What a pass by Corey Jones to find a wide open Simon Hildebrandt for the dunk.
3-point lead for the Penguins. Up ahead, Coyle on the run. Wide open was Bledsoe. He steps behind the arc and does not get the three. Tipped up in the air by Musame Kamali. Ross on the drive, and a foul, likely on Strother.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's his fourth, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
4 on Dominic. So to the free throw line is Ross. .620 to go in the ball game. Ross's free throw is up and good. One more attempt for Chase Ross.
That's 9 free throws this half.
Wow.
For Chase Ross.
I've seen that quite often this year, where one guy kind of just always is at the free throw line, and Ross hits the second. 57-52 in favor of Cushing. Jackson with the basketball. Here's Andrew. Over to Ty Trail. Left side, Jackson went left, the ball went right. Cushing Academy basketball.
Late in a game of this intensity, turnovers are dangerous.
O'Corrick back in the ball game for Cushing and with the basketball. Kamali. Against Strother. Little help from Ross. 2 leading scorers for Cushing. How about a 3 from Ross? That was missed. That was about from Newton or something like that on that 3-point attempt, and a foul out front. Goes on, is that Andrew? That would be his 4. Was that number 10 for Walter Andrew? That's number 4 on Walter Andrew.
So 2 guys on the floor with 4 fouls, Walter Andrew and Dominic Strother.
Simon Hildebrandt has 3. O'Corrick's free throw is good. Coming back in is Uchi Do You Know? Or Do You Know? Woodard will return, replacing Strother. Andrew stays out there. But with 5.5 to play.
They need his speed and ball handling.
They do. Second one is made by O'Corrick. 7-point lead for Cushing Academy, 59-52. Jackson tripped up a little bit in the logo. This is Andrew. Bounce pass to the baseline. Hildebrandt. Here's Jackson driving around, and he got fouled on the floor. That foot will go against Uchi. That is his first. And Jackson at the free throw line. Trayvon. Free throw is good. Got to hit those down the stretch.
Yes, sir. And I like the confidence Trayvon Jackson showed in taking that shot.
One more attempt here for number 20, and he misses the second. Coyle had a hand on it, but he managed to tip it over to Ross. Ross pulls up, gives it over to Okoric. Running around out there. Uchi got the basket. 61-53, Cushing. Trayvon Jackson. Trayvon left side, Ty Trail driving, puts up the runner, and it will not, but Hildebrandt with emphasis.
Clean up in aisle one.
Timeout called by Woodstock Academy. We'll take a timeout as well. 61-55 in favor of Cushing Academy.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at busquetsappliance.com. Pay more, what for?
61-55 in favor of Cushing Academy. Centaurs trying to come back here in the final 4:46 of this one.
Well, you're going to have to hit free throws because both teams are going to be shooting free throws in the last 4:46. They're going to have to stop the drives of Cushing Academy, and they cannot turn the ball over.
A little bit of quickness on Cushing Academy right now that's causing them a lot of issues.
Especially with, look who's out on the floor. Yeah. Every one of these guys is lightning quick.
No question. This is Okoric with the basketball in the backcourt. Uchi dribbles right around Ty Trail, goes to the hoop, puts it up, and gets the basket.
He's left-handed.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you... You want to point that out?
Yeah, don't let him go left.
63-55. Cushing on top of the Centaurs. Ball knocked away from Trayvon Jackson. They're going to get the backcourt violation. They are saying there's a,
how did he lose it?
There's a tip.
How did he lose it?
A good question.
My question is, how did he lose that ball for it to be a backcourt?
It'll come in to
He dribbled it into the backcourt?
I don't think so. Uchi to Ross. Down low. Jumper for Kamali. And gets it.
Those hurt.
65-55. Cushing, biggest lead of the game for the Penguins. Walter Andrew over to Corey Jones. Back over to Ty Trail inside. Simon Hildebrandt back out. Jay Woodard. Woodard looked to move on it. Gives it back out to Corey Jones. Jones looks to drive. Dumps it down low. And the basket is for Simon Hildebrandt.
Good job by Hildebrandt finding that low post space.
65-57. Okoric. 3:23 left to go in this game.
Nice double.
Jackson.
Nice double.
Trail gets her, could not solidify or hold him there, and he goes in. Does he get the charge? He got the charge, yeah. Jackson got the charge.
Simon Hildebrandt.
Second on Jackson, Simon Hildebrandt was the one who took the charge.
Now they're going to talk about it now.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. This is where I said hold with your call. Are they questioning whether he was in the arc?
Yep.
Well, let's take a look at it real quick here. See if we can see it on the delay that we have. So here is Jackson coming around trail, driving through. He was not in. He was a. Okay, that was a good call.
Second foul. Player control foul, so there's no shooting. There's no one-on-one.
So Jackson's second, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jones with the basketball will give it enough time to roll up there. 8-point lead for the Penguins. Jones to Hildebrandt. Down low, trying to get it to Dominic Struthers. Stripped away. Okoric will pick up the loose ball. Got it to Jackson, who wings it down the floor and found Ross. Wide open on the baseline was Uchidino. Back out to Okoric. 18 seconds on the shot clock as they reset with Jackson. Jackson, Musame Kamali. Looked over to the left side. Got it to Jackson. Jackson spinning around against Jay Woodard, and a foul on Jay.
That's killer.
Yep.
With only a couple seconds left on the shot clock, Jay Shane Woodard fouls
on Jackson. So Marcus Jackson to the free throw line. Chance to put him back up by 10 with 2.5 to play. First shot is up and good.
$10 points all in the second half from Marcus Jackson so far this afternoon.
Oof. Jackson's second. Misses the second. Rebound Hildebrandt. Quickly to Jones. You can't do it. You got to get this moving with 9 points when you're down with 2.5 to play. Jones to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt lost the basketball, but he was fouled by Musame Kamali.
And he was.
Yeah, no question on that one.
That's 4 on Musame Kamali, and this will put Simon Hildebrandt on the line for 1-on-1.
Last 1-and-1 from here on out. Everybody's shooting 2. So Hildebrandt gets the chance to make it a 7-point game again. Misses the first. Not a good free throw shooting night for the Centaurs.
No, sir.
McKeldin comes back into the ball game. First time we've seen him in a while. Maybe the first time this half, in fact. Second one is up and good for Hildebrandt. 2:22 left in the game on February 2nd, 2022. That's a lot of twos.
That's a lot of twos.
Timeout called by, this will be a
30-second.
30-second timeout. We'll take one as well with 2:22 left. It's a 66-58 lead for Cushing.
French may be the language of love, but Grill 37 has the menu you love. We'll be open Monday, February 14th, so you can treat your special someone to a dinner that was made with love from our award-winning chefs. And if you just can't wait to show how much you care, our Valentine's Day specials will be available from Friday the 11th through Valentine's Day. Call today to reserve your table, 860-315-5640, and let Grill 37 help you make this Valentine's Day the one you cherish for years to come. Check out our full menu at grill37.com.
2:22.
Lots of twos.
There was a TV show called Room 222.
Yes.
For
With
those
Karen
old folks
Valentine.
in the audience. With the basketball is Okoric. Taken away by Ty Trail for the Centaurs as the ball was thrown into the middle. Trail, and he cannot get the layup. Rebound, fighting for it was Strother. Cannot get it back. But they're going to give it on Hildebrandt.
Took that right in the chest.
Yep. I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
You will. He took it right in the chest.
Well, what I'm saying is I didn't.
Right. It was a charge.
I
but
thought
they
so.
don't want to give one player 3 charges in one game, so it was a blocking foul.
So instead, Ross will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Hildebrandt got up and said that was a charge, and the officials thought differently. Ross with the basketball in his hand, and the free throw is up and good. He's about 20 for 25. I laugh, but it might be pretty close. Second one is up and good.
That's 15 free throws for Ross only.
10-point lead for the Penguins and a foul. That foul is on Okoric.
11 for 15.
Wow.
Okoric's first.
At least I was pretty close on the differential,
Yeah.
20 for 25, but just seems like he's been at the line forever.
Yes. Tie trail for 2.
And Trail's first is good. One more attempt. Chance to cut it back to 8, but there's only 2:03 left to play. Second one is up, and this one will not fall, but Simon Hildebrandt did. Foul is called on Musame Kamali.
Oh, nice.
That'll be number 5
yeah,
on
that
Kamali.
should be 5. 5 on Musame Kamali.
So out he will go. Brendan Coyle will come back into the ball game for Cushing Academy. And now to the free throw line is Simon Hildebrandt. Well, this is the best way to make things happen.
Right. Simon Hildebrandt did a nice job getting that call by boxing out.
So with no time gone off the clock, another free throw attempt for the Centaurs and another miss.
Right around 50% for the game.
Ouch. Hildebrandt, one more attempt. Puts it up, and it's not going to fall. Rebound comes down to Uchi Diano. Up ahead to Ross. Coyle. Ross will pull it out.
No need to do anything.
Not anything fast. Jackson looks baseline. Ran right in an offensive charge against Jackson. Hildebrandt gets his third charge call. This time it was Jackson who gets called for the offensive charge.
And that's 3 on Marcus Jackson.
Woodstock Academy basketball, but still down by 9 with 1:46 to play.
Got to start thinking about, and Simon Hildebrandt's bleeding, but he doesn't want anybody to know.
Where?
Right knee.
Yeah, the knee. You are correct. No one has seen it yet. Carruthers will come into the ball game for Cushing Academy. This is Jones bringing the ball up the floor. Jones back over to Woodard. Woodard looked left, went right, went in, and a foul, offensive foul on Woodard. So Jay Woodard's second. Brendan Coyle will take it out for Cushing Academy. They get it into Carruthers, and that one is a foul on Corey Jones.
His 4th.
And to the free throw line will go Carruthers.
And Carruthers, even though he's played an enormous amount tonight, has not scored yet.
Really?
Nope.
Well, see if he can get his first. Well, you don't. If you're a Centaur fan, you didn't want to see his first point, but he got it. One more attempt here for Carruthers.
Cushing Academy scored 46 points this half.
Oh my gosh. Missing the second was Carruthers. Jones with the basketball. Gives it up to Trail. Back to a 10-point differential as Trail goes through the hole, puts it up and gets it to go. 8-point lead. 69-61 in favor of Cushing. Ball went out of bounds. Last touched, they say, I think, by Woodstock Academy. So Coyle will take it out for Cushing. They get it into Carruthers. And a foul called on Hildebrandt. He's all done.
And that would be 5.
So Simon will go to the bench, blood on the knee and all. Played a great game.
Great game for
Tried
Simon
so
Hildebrand.
hard, took 3 charge calls.
Well, when was the last time you saw a player take 3 charges in one game?
I think that's accurate. I mean, we don't keep those kind of stats. We just don't have the bodies to do that. But I think you're accurate on that because I think you were the one who said that would have been his 3rd charge call. Free throw for Carruthers is no good.
2 shots.
Yep, 2 shots for everybody for the rest of the way. 1 more attempt for Mike Carruthers. 1:12 to play. Misses the second. Woodard on the rebound.
You don't have time.
Jones, you really can't set anything. You just got to go to the hole. The runner is up and no good. Rebound. Jackson fought for it, came down to Coyle, and another foul. A foul frenzy here at the Alumni Fieldhouse today. That's Jackson,
That's
his 4th. There's a lot of people with 4 out there. We may end up with coaches playing one another, and I don't think that would be pretty today.
My money's on Jock.
I would agree.
I would love to see him play in his heyday.
Yeah, you're right. Trail at the free throw line. His first is good. Second attempt here for Ty Trail. Ty puts it up and it's good. So 69-63, we're back to a 6-point game. You never know. They get it up to Coyle. Coyle wide open is Ross. He decides to pull it back out. Carruthers, baseline move for Coyle. He slams it home. Coyle makes it 71-63. Ross gave it up, but Coyle wasn't going to. Woodard drives, no good, and a call against Cushing. Call against Cushing will go on number 24, Mike Carruthers, his 3rd. So a 2-shot foul here for Woodard. There is no timeout. Everybody's gathered over by us.
Right by the coaches.
Yeah.
You need to have 2 men on the line, at least.
2 or 3?
2. Well,
3.
3. That's required.
Right. Free throw is up and no good for Woodard. Oof, that's the tough part.
Right.
Timeout called by Cushing Academy. We'll take a timeout as well. 44 seconds to play, a 71-63 lead for the Penguins.
When others say no, First American Home Loans says yes. First American Home Loans is licensed in every New England state, with the exception of Vermont, and also licensed in those great getaway states of South Carolina and Florida. First American Home Loans has been helping borrowers for over 30 years, and Keith Wilcox would like to say thank you to all of his past customers, and he's excited to help you, his future customers. Just call or text Keith Wilcox at 860-428-6300. 860-428-6300. That's Keith Wilcox, First American Home Loans. 860-428-6300.
Just us.
Welcome back to Alumni Fieldhouse. 44 seconds to play. 71-63 lead for Cushing Academy, and Jay Woodard still on the free throw line for the Centaurs.
Got to make this second one so Woodstock can get their press engaged. And it doesn't matter how many fouls you have with 44.7 seconds to go. It's not over with an 8-point lead.
Correct.
But
you don't have a lot of time.
And you've got to make every second count.
You got to put them at the line. You got to hope they don't hit them. The free throw is up and good for Woodard. They get the ball into Ross, and Trail came in, and I think Trail got the worst of it. Not only did he not get the ball, he got hit in the nose, he also got the foul.
That's 4 for Tyshawn.
And to the free throw line will go Ross. So 71-64, and here's the first one for Ross that will not fall.
I need more room for Ross in the second half.
He's lived there. He's built a tent. Got a little coffee can going there. Oh, my gosh. Hit the second. Andrew to Jones. Jones back out. Too much time, maybe. Trail drives through now, puts it up, and he's fouled with 30 seconds to play. Foul this time is on Ross.
His third.
And Trail to the free throw line.
Team's 107.
It is indeed a foul-a-thon here. There's no question. Trail to the basket, to the free throw line. Puts it up and good. He'll get one more attempt here. And now another timeout for Jacques Rivera. Full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 30 seconds to play. 7-point lead for Cushing Academy.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf. That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
We're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
30 seconds to play. 7-point lead for Cushing Academy. Tied Trail at the free throw line. One more attempt.
Cut it to a two-possession game here.
He got it. 72-65, or 66, I should say.
Nice blue ball.
It is.
Turnover on the inbound pass by Ross.
Absolutely. So Woodstock Academy gets the ball back and a chance to cut it to 4, maybe even 3. Here's Jones with the basketball. Under 30 to play. Trail. And then a foul is called on Uchi Diano. That is his second. One of the few players out there who can afford one.
Right.
So to the free throw line is Jones.
I think it's
Trail, my bad.
And Trail is who you want out there. He's only missed one free throw this half, and I feel very confident saying that.
First one is up, and you do. Your confidence was tested, but he got it to go. One more attempt for Ty. Second one, good. Well, we're back to a 4-point game, 72-68. And now we have a little bit of a confrontation. Well, waiting for the ball, that's what it is.
8 points, the last 8 points.
Okay, they got that squared away. We kind of let you hear that one because it was just kind of back and forth.
Corey Jones just fouled out of the game.
Yep. So Corey gets his 5th. So they decided to go with the 25 seconds, which was the right call. There's no
Coach
question.
Rivera is using this foul out, Corey Jones foul out, as a chance to get together.
20 seconds is what they'll do. That's the one nice thing about having a runner with the time listed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Sean? You know, it's always nice to have a runner with the time listed. So the runner being, of course, the sheet in front of me that I try to keep track of the game. Sometimes, it works. Most of the times it does.
I don't know how you do it, but I think you do it through, a couple of years of practice.
Only a couple.
Yeah.
Only a couple.
All right.
So a free throw line opportunity here for Mike Carruthers for Cushing Academy.
He's 1 for 3 in this half.
His first free throw, make it 1 for 4. Well, they're opening the door.
4-point game. There's plenty of time. Even if he hits this one, there's still plenty of time.
And he does not. So he misses them both. Here's Famakinde with the basketball. Famakinde kicks it to the corner. Trail for 3, and he buried it!
And Jacques Rivera calls timeout.
Ty Trail makes it a 1-point game with a 3-pointer, 72-71 in favor of Cushing. But the Centaurs within 1.
16.4.
Attend Quinnebog Valley Community College for free. If you will be a first-time college student, a Connecticut high school graduate, and resident of any age, you meet 2 of the qualifications. See if you meet the qualifications at qvcc.edu/pact. It is always free to apply to QVCC.
Okay, Mr. Coach. 16 seconds to play. 1-point ball game, their possession.
All right. Full court, man-to-man pressure, obviously. It doesn't matter who has 4 fouls, who has whatever. You foul as soon as that ball comes in. I'm going to put my length on the ball and make sure that they have to throw it over. You tell that guy that's on the ball that he's got to get a touch. His job is to get a touch. And then it's a crapshoot. Let's see what happens. You foul immediately. Even if they make both of them, you're still only down 1 possession. But Coach Rivera does not have any more timeouts left.
Right.
So you've got to coach him up for every eventuality in right here. And Coach Rivera is going to take as long as he can in this timeout to let them know this is what happens if in every situation.
The old if scenarios have got to come out here. So the basketball belongs to Cushing Academy.
Got Walter Andrew on the ball.
And with the basketball is Ross. Gets
hit
it
him
to Okoric. Okoric will dribble it down the floor. Okoric gets trapped in the backcourt. Okoric gets it over the timeline. And a foul down the sideline, I think. It'll go on 41, Dominic Strother. 14, my bad, 14. J. Shane Woodard, his third.
With 8.3, even if he makes them both.
So Okoric, 8 seconds, 1-point lead. I was just trying to count up exactly what in the last few moments.
Missed the first.
Cushing is not having
huge.
Any good things at the free throw line. You're right. This is
no
huge.
timeouts. No timeouts.
Anywhere.
Famakinde just asked if he could call a timeout. No timeouts.
Second one. Good. But there is a timeout left for Cushing. Oh, my gosh.
73-71, 8.3.
In the final minute, 0 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for 4, 1 for 5, 2 for 6 from the free throw line for Cushing in the final minute so far.
Well, Woodstock's strategy of fouling and putting them on the line got them back into this game, as well as hitting our free throws and some nice outside shooting.
Yeah, Ty Trail has made 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 6 for 6 in the last minute for Ty Trail. So that has been absolutely huge when you look at it from that point of view.
Absolutely. Now, Woodstock Academy has got to go full length of the court, 8.3 seconds. That's way more than enough time. You can dribble the whole length of the floor on this. What they have to do, if I'm Cushing Academy, you can't foul because it puts Woodstock Academy on the line for 2. You can't foul them. So you've got to play heads up. You want to turn them as much as possible. So you get your best defender to turn the offensive player as much as possible.
Okay, so 8 seconds to go after 1 out of 2 was made by number 3, Abuka Okoric. And now
The last free throw was made.
Academy, yes.
So Dominic Strother has the baseline. He can run the baseline.
Correct. They go full court pressure. Here's Woodard. Then they back it off. Famakinde, 5 seconds. Famakinde, the ball was knocked away, but a foul. A foul will go against Ross. And the chance to tie the game with 2.8 seconds to play will belong to who? Famakinde?
Famakinde will shoot 2.
So Famakinde has a chance to tie the game. .8 seconds. Famakinde, his first. Oh, no.
Famakinde's 0 for 3 on the night.
Okay, I'm going to ask it.
Now, they put their best rebounders, their bigs, in the game in case Famakinde misses this.
But does
yes,
he have
you
to
miss
miss it?
You miss it.
You have to hit the rim. Remember, you have to hit the rim.
Yep, and Jacques Rivera doesn't have a timeout to set this up.
He's got to hit the rim, hit it hard. Instead, he just puts it in, and a timeout called by Cushing.
And all they've got left is a 30. Now, if you're Woodstock Academy, you absolutely get after it. Don't let them inbound the ball. And if they do, as soon as they touch it, you foul them.
You have no choice.
No timeouts for either side. So the rest of the way,
it's
no timeouts.
No timeouts for anyone.
Side.
So 2.8 seconds left to go in this game. A 1-point lead for Cushing Academy. So you're right. Now you have to hope that you stop them from inbounding the ball.
Right.
And then you have to hope that you foul them as soon as they can, if they can inbound the ball.
Right. Right. Don't let them inbound the ball.
Nope.
I'm putting Dominic Strother on the ball.
Strother is out there. He's your biggest player. Woodard is your next largest. Andrew, Famakinde, and Trail are out there for the Centaurs.
And you got to pick up Famakinde. Yes, he missed the first free throw. No big deal.
Uchi Diano, Okoric, Carruthers. Ross will take the ball out. Jackson out there as well for Cushing. Runs the line, gives it in, and a foul immediately by Struthers on Okoric. That is number 5 on Dominic.
That's 5 on Dominic. And that will give Coach Rivera a chance to talk to his team.
Yes, he'll give him 20 seconds. Was it 41 or 14? That is 5. It is Strother.
Hurry up. Get over here, guys. You get a second.
Yep, because that will be 5 on Strother, so he will go to the bench. And they have 1.6 seconds to play. And now you have Okoric at the free throw line. If he hits
that's who you want.
You got 1.6. You hit them both, you got to go for some 3 somewhere.
Right. And if he hits them both, 41 fouled out.
Yeah.
If he hits them both, you gotta inbound deep and throw it up. Now the referees are not making them break. We had the first horn, and Coach Rivera is still talking, so he's getting
Cushing.
time.
They both are. That was a 20-second times 4.
There have been some great lines here.
Oh, there have been some. Some of the ones, and they're all repeatable.
Yeah.
But it's just that they're kind of, it's in the context of everything.
Well, the assistant coach from Cushing came over and said, hey, how much does it cost for another timeout?
Another timeout.
25, 30?
Yeah. We'll pay some money for it.
Well, I wish I'd thought of that line.
So we're set to go with Okoric at the free throw line.
He is, on the night, he is 4 for 6 from the line.
Maybe that's not the guy to foul.
No, Carruthers is the guy to foul.
Okoric's free throw is up and no good. Well, maybe he is the guy to foul.
Right.
1.6 seconds. So you got to get it and you got to throw it up. Well, 1.8. They've changed it. It's 1.8.
That's more than enough time.
The second one is up and no good. Famakinde on the rebound. Out to Trail. On the shot.
Nope,
The clock,
he didn't get it
and
off.
He hit the volleyball net. A game that.
Wow.
It's a wower. Unfortunately, it goes into the loss column. 73-72 in favor of Cushing over Woodstock Academy here at the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Wednesday. We're going to be back with some final statistics courtesy of Mr. Greg Smith in just a moment.
With the winter cold all around us, who wants to bundle the family up and go out to eat? And who wants to slave over a hot stove after a long day of work? Instead, choose Grill 37's takeout service. Anything you want from our regular menu, from fish to steaks to salads to pastas and more, our skilled chefs can prepare it, box it up, and bring it to you without you ever having to get out of your warm car. Call today to order to go. 860-315-5640. Open Wednesday through Sunday at 4. See our full menu at grill37.com.
Woodstock Academy fans, the Centaur Shop is the place to go for all blue and gold apparel. Shop the latest collection of hoodies, tees, sweatpants, shorts, and more on shop.woodstockacademy.org or visit us in person at the Centaur Shop, located on the south campus of the Woodstock Academy.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all. Ask the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, about the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach. It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future as well as your wants and needs of today. With the Confident Retirement Approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor, the O'Brien Group will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you. It's what financial balance is all about. So call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. My office is conveniently located above the Shopper's Guide in downtown Putnam, Connecticut at 66 Main Street.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Final score 73-72, Cushing Academy over Woodstock Academy here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Final stats courtesy of Mr. Greg Smith.
Well, the Cushing Academy Penguins were led by Chase Ross's 23, and 20 of those were in the second half. Most of those are from the line. Ubeka Okorik had 4. I'm going to do it again. Uchadino had 8.
There you go.
Brendan Coyle had 8. Luke McKeldin had 2. Marvin Musadme Kamali had 17. Mike Carruthers had 1. And Marcus Jackson 10, all in the second half. For Woodstock Academy Gold and Coach Jock Rivera, Corey Jones with 6. Tyshawn Trail had 20, 16 of those in the second half. Jalen Bradbury had 12. Diavion Famakinde had 3. Walter Andrew Jr. with 5, Jay Shane Woodard with 2, Trevon Jackson with 2, Jameen Charles with 2, Simon Hildebrand with 13, and Dominic Struther with 7, 72 points.
73-72, Cushing Academy prevails over Woodstock Academy. Cushing goes to 13-0 on the year, and the Centaurs fall to 12-12. That's the final on this Wednesday. As the Woodstock Academy boys come out for their practice, we get to go home. For Greg Smith, I'm Mark Allard. Cushing Academy prevails 73-72. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. We'll see you again soon.
You have been listening to Woodstock Academy Live. This copyrighted webcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without authorized written consent of the Woodstock Academy. The Woodstock Academy would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. Today's game has been brought to you by First American Home Loans, Quinnebog Valley Community College, Girardi Insurance Services, Grill 37 Restaurant in Pomfret Center, The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, and Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic, with production support provided by O'Contrabar Productions, LLC. Remember, today's broadcast is available to be seen on woodstockacademy.org/athletics/live. This has been a production of the Woodstock Academy.